Petri Dish, the Petri Dish, the Petri Dish.
This is
The Petri Dish, the Petri Dish, the Petri Dish. This is the Petri Dish.
From my butt.
There's something growing in here, and it smells. This is the Petri Dish.
It's all the lentils I've been eating.
Fucking lentils.
2 days, lentils and broccoli.
Oh, that'll fucking get you.
It did. Oh, I mean, yeah, and I've been drinking coffee all day and eating donuts and, just not living super healthy.
I've been going Brussels sprouts.
That's just as
lentils
good.
and Brussels sprouts.
Oh, yeah.
Really stinks up the pea real good.
Ooh, does it really?
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts? I've never had Brussels sprout pea.
Any of the cruciferous vegetables, like cabbages, Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
All right, I see how it is. Throwing out big words like that. All right, yeah.
I've
I get it.
Done a lot of research.
No, that's fine. No, you know what? Yeah.
I've done a lot of pea research mostly.
Yeah. You know what? My degree wasn't in English, so you know what? I'm just going to stick to what I do best.
Rocks.
Which is rocks and breathing them in.
Yeah. I just wish that you could be like a full-time DJ at a rock station, so you could be like
almost. No, maybe
you're getting there.
No,
you're climbing the ranks.
I mean, I'm still not. I'm not going to like expose any secrets or anything like that. But I'm not.
I see how it is.
Nobody there is really full time.
I just want to see you get in there and be like, it's all the best rock, and trust me, I'm a geologist.
Oh man, that'll be a character. That'd be a character I would hate in like the first week of doing it.
Yeah, but that's what you are. That's you're the geologist.
Yeah, but I'm not going out like in my day-to-day life like acting like a geologist all the time.
Why not?
Like trying to rub like my knowledge of rocks in people's faces.
You should.
It's
what you know.
It's so ridiculous because we don't like live like on
a rock.
Not really any. Like we have asphalt and like cement and shit. It's like, what am I going to say?
Those are new man-made rocks.
Yeah, kind of. They are wholly, man-made,
sedimentary concrete.
Old, yeah.
This is
old-ass fucking shellfish.
We
take old shellfish and we grind it up in a cement mixer and then pour it out as a liquid and it hardens.
Is that what that shit's made out of?
Yeah, lime.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. See, look, you're using that knowledge.
Yeah.
I didn't know we ground up animals for that shit, but I'm assuming we do most of the time.
What do you think oil is?
That's true. Everything we do is just ground up animals.
Natural gas, just dino farts.
That's true. Fuck. Dino farts.
Imagine when we all go and like the next, super group of like creatures that inherit this planet.
The giant bugs.
Yeah, the giant like snails that are going to like take over. They have to like run on fossil fuels, but we're the fossils, man. Dig it.
I mean, there was all the. I'm assuming they're like 10 feet tall.
God, I wish I was high.
There's a race of tiny people. Yeah, if you could just be super high right now. Do you have the whole box of donuts in front of you?
I haven't felt good this whole week.
It in. Yeah, well, it's what isn't it your Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Well, no, it's my. I have 3 days off.
Oh fuck! Oh, because you do the.
Yeah, it's 10 hours, but I left work like Thursday early because I just wasn't feeling good. And it's been like that, and it worries me sometimes. But you know what? Positivity.
Yeah, just
lots of positivity. I'm just going to keep buying boxes of donuts every day.
That's the way to do it.
Regardless of who's here. Like, if you're here, it's just going to be for me.
Yeah,
all the time.
Donuts don't go bad. It's a myth.
It is a myth.
Just, if you think you see mold, that's just extra icing.
Yeah, donuts don't go bad. It's a myth. They go bad immediately.
Also, I mean... if you can't eat a box of donuts in 5 days, which I think is the amount, because no one thinks I've got a box of donuts, better sit on this for a while. It just sits there and it's over your head, and you're like, I got to have 2 donuts today. Yeah. I got to get these down.
I've already had 3 already.
That's you're doing me shit right now.
I know, I kind of am, and it's starting to show.
Eating donuts and shit.
I'm starting to lose track of where my chin is.
Yeah, it's just 3 donuts, and you'll really remember where your chin is when the second one becomes very prominent, and you can see the divide.
Yeah, what did I say earlier? Fat is just the physical manifestation of greediness. Yeah, you're not fat. You're just a really greedy person. You're so greedy,
and that's what you do when a girl asks, "Am I fat?" Like, no, you're just a greedy bitch.
Yeah, no, that's why that's why I ghosted you. I didn't. I thought you were just a really greedy person.
That's the way to do it.
How do we expand our female audience, Bobby?
We never can because they're not. We can't.
Yeah,
that's why I figured Same Problems has to exist because people like them and females it.
They need we need a complete antithesis to what we are and what this is.
That's what I need to do. I was like, here's a proper show put together with interviews and guests, but the only thing is, They can't do it every week.
We should do a show that's
you know?
like theirs, but like the opposite, where it's like we can never relate on anything.
we always
like,
have different problems.
Yeah.
I feel like that is what it is. We're always on a different wavelength, riding
pretty
different
much.
waves.
Well, like
you know?
the sense of humor is pretty much the same, but it's like the way we go about trying to get it out is different. It's so different all the time.
It never works out right.
It never works out.
I had band practice today. What else? Oh, you've been playing that Witness game. How's your brain feel after all the puzzles?
Feels pretty good, actually.
Does it feel like afterwards you're like, well, now I just feel smarter in general?
No, actually, I felt angry for a while.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's how puzzle games get to me now, especially that one for some reason. Just something about the way the puzzles are designed and like how you have to take an outside look at not just the puzzle but like the world around you. Like game world, I mean. Like, I fuck having to go out and think about shit.
And look at stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to solve tax issues. Like, fuck that. But it's like, that's what it is. It's, they give you like a simple, basic run-of-the-mill, like, here's a start point, here's the end point. You just kind of got to draw a line and get to the end. And there's like no restrictions until they start like adding all these like extra layers to it, like to get to the end, but also divide these colors.
Yeah, they make it like, get this line to the end of the line, but also have to line up these trees in the background.
Yeah, you got to like make you're guiding two lines, but like they're going at the same time, and you got to cross all these little points and like eat them like dots.
Now you are the puzzle.
Now you're the puzzle, and that's all you can see is the puzzle.
Soon you'll become an enigma
and fucking.
Eat your own,
wrapped in a mystery.
Eat your own butt.
Wrapped in a mystery, eating your own butt. That's the problem with the. That's where we got to explore how far we can go with some of these riffs.
How far you can go with
how
eating
far
your
can
own
we
butt?
go with eating these butt riffs?
Eatingyourownbutt.org.
Oh man, I'm
You're just full of
farts.
Full of
Just
farts,
all farts
full of
right
lentil farts, farts and donuts. I mean, lentils and donuts. You haven't been eating farts.
Nope.
Well, kind of, but mostly dog hair. I feel like our diet is mostly dog hair.
At this point,
It gets on everything.
I know. I think I'm actually a little allergic to her as well.
Yeah,
because like
it's just the amount of dander she puts out will make you allergic. It just clogs your pathways.
yeah, it just sucks sometimes.
Yeah, so I got to take her to a groomer because there's fucking. I vacuumed 2 days ago, like with the big vacuum and the hand vacuum, and it's still just a fucking nightmare. And so, like, I took the dog glove because we have a dog glove that takes hair off your clothes because it has like the bristles that face a certain way.
But we also use it to jerk her off.
That too.
Hey, it's no glove, no love. You know, it's the
right
love.
underneath.
It's the doggy love glove.
Yeah, the doggy love glove.
Yeah.
But I put it on the couch. I got hair off the couch.
Yes.
And in between the cracks
of the couch.
and then
my crack too.
Yeah, right in your crack.
We went through multiple cracks.
Yeah.
I just lined up my crack with the crack in the couch, and
I
just kind of
slid
did
it
one
through like a credit card.
one motion. You know,
like a chip reader.
Didn't have to double dip on those cracks.
Back out.
That's right.
In the crack, out of the crack.
We should really look into investing in one of them sticky buddies.
Oh, I got pussy hair on me.
Yeah, shout out to a way more popular group of YouTubers.
Yeah, hell yeah. Guys, if you do anything in your life, just watch a fuckload of YouTube.
Yeah, maybe we should be a YouTube review show.
Oh my god. That can be a part of. That'll be part of the overall network. That's 2019 goals for quarter 3.
Yeah,
we'll improve our YouTube presence.
Quarter 3, like we're making money.
This is quarter 1. We are still per month, probably about $40 in the hole.
Ironically, have not made a quarter from the show.
0 quarters. I'm still. But I am going to be able to write this off on my taxes again. The arms and the hosting fees, and so that'll be nice. Fuck taxes. They're just. In general, I mean, like, I get that they do stuff, but it's just hard to deal with it when the government's shut down.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like hoping it would not
just blow
be that.
Over.
Well, not blow over. Well, that too.
The government just calls a mulligan for this year.
Yeah.
We just don't have to deal with
5.
it. Like, everybody, just get to it when you can.
Yeah, we out.
Or just take out the IRS. Just say fuck it. Everyone just pay your local governments. You just do taxes per state, and then each state gets a flat tax, like per capita. Like California, you got to pay $1 per head in your fucking place.
Yeah.
So it's just like everyone just pays per head in the state, and that gets taken off the state taxes. There's probably something awfully wrong with that.
And then if they don't pay the taxes, we send hitmen out. Government hitmen come out and take your actual head. and that's the tribute that you pay to the government.
That could happen.
That's like a Mad Max style, Mad Max taxes.
Mad Maxes.
Mad Max taxes. Mad Maxes.
Yeah.
Mad taxes.
You got to pay your mad taxes. Are you going to get Mad Max?
Mad Tax Fury Audit.
That'd be the worst movie. Just an auditor riding around like, oh, I can't. These guys just keep huffing paint. It's so hard to keep track of all the paint they huff.
Witness me.
You can write that off. Don't throw the. Oh, did you have a receipt?
It's also like they have like old fashioned typewriters, but they're writing in these souped up dune buggies through the desert.
It's so bumpy out here.
Yeah, there's no doof writer, just a fucking tax write off.
God damn it, Mad Max.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Have we talked about that movie ever?
We haven't, but it is. It's a fucking. I mean, I'm not going to say it's perfect because, of course, there's always something wrong with something. But fuck that.
But what do you think? What is not?
There's nothing. I don't think there's anything not perfect. But there's always nerds out there ready to ruin your fun.
Yeah. Oh, I thought like you had like an issue with it. Or
no,
anything.
God, it's fucking flawless.
Because if you
that movie.
did, then we got issues.
No, I'd like that's one of the only non-musical movies that I would totally buy.
What about The Raid? We were watching that yesterday.
Oh, I bought both of those on Amazon Prime already.
The second one? The second one that was on
First and second one, yep. So the second one's not on Netflix. First one is now. Guys, if you haven't watched The Raid yet and you have Netflix, watch The Raid Redemption.
It's called The Raid Redemption in the United States.
Good.
It's
so fucking
an Indonesian action film.
Before the John Wick movies, that was like the best action movie released in the last 20 whatever years.
Yeah,
you know, like it's just fucking solid choreography and
Mad Max is a pretty good action movie.
That's true. Mad Max.
Fury
but I think
Road.
The Raid came out in like late 2000s or early 2010s.
Oh, so before it. Okay.
Yeah, so it came out before it. So it was like the first Raid movie came out, and then they made fucking Mad Max and motherfucking John Wick. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Bless you.
Oh, man.
But like the John Wick movies have that same thing where it's like super simple storyline, but executed well with lots of punching and shooting.
Yeah, still need
That's all I want.
I should probably sit down and really watch those movies.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
I also I like watching action movies because then they make me feel like I should go out and exercise.
Yeah.
It's
Get you like amped up.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I guess I should go for like a half-mile jog at least.
I've never had that happen. I've never like watched a genre movie and it made me feel like I should be engaging in that genre.
I mean,
like I've never seen like a romantic comedy and be like, oh man, I just got to be kissing girls right now.
Man, that's
or seeing like a comedy movie and felt like I got to write all these jokes now.
I do the exact opposite. I watch a comedy and I'm like, I just want to be with friends and have fun. Or it's like I watch a romantic comedy, I'm like, being in love and having a fun romp through a New York City or whatever would be amazing.
I think what happens is like I usually end up going and seeing movies like in theaters a lot of times with like family, and then after the movie's over, we kind of don't really talk about it. We just kind of like we're just like, hey, what do you guys think of the movie? Liked it, and that's about it. We just all leave.
Usually, I end up going with my family, and me and my sister, we like to talk shit during the movie to each other, but not enough to other people can hear it, just enough, and then afterwards we all just sort of deconstruct our favorite parts.
Yeah, we never deconstruct shit. We just we do more of that, just like talk shit about the movie.
Yeah, that's
even if we
more
like
fun.
it.
Yeah, no, it's better to
like
just shit on
money.
it.
We paid money to go see this movie, but now we're just gonna like joke about it.
Yeah, it's nicer that way. Oh man, when I watched 300 for the first time in the theaters, that shit made me want to do push-ups all day.
What's the one movie that you watched that in theaters that was just like the worst movie?
Oh, that was Duplicity.
You watched Duplicity?
With Clive Owen. The only movie I've ever walked out of.
Damn.
It was so fucking boring.
I've never walked out of a movie. I've seen
bad movies.
I think this wasn't maybe like a bad, well, it is a bad movie, but I think the experience around it was also equally terrible. I think it was like the third Transformers movie.
Oh, fuck.
Like Dark of the Moon or something like that. Like the one that's, they just kind of stopped writing like a script like halfway through. And like there was like those really racist Transformers.
I didn't know. I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
No, you don't remember the ones that were voiced by SpongeBob? They had like buck teeth and they all talked like gangsters.
Racist SpongeBob robots?
Yeah.
We need to watch this fucking movie.
Yeah. I think they were called like Ghetto Blaster or some shit. I don't know.
That sounds like some shit
Ghetto
from
Blaster
the
and
80s
Drive-By.
version
I don't know.
Of the cartoon where they were like, hip hop culture's fun.
Yeah.
Let's make some black characters voiced by white guys.
Well, they would just never do that.
Yeah.
There would never be like a black character. Well, I mean, there's no like robot that's like going to be black.
You know when they're trying to make a robot black.
They're robots. And
you know what they're trying to do.
Also, like, they were just like, everyone in the 80s was like, we'll have one.
Yeah.
And that's about it. But Transformer was like, nah, just all robots are voiced by white dudes.
Yeah, everyone knows Bumblebee was the only Asian robot.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the movie wasn't good, and the theater experience was pretty shitty too because everybody went to see that movie.
Oh, so just full.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I don't know if it was like opening weekend, but it was like, maybe a month in or something like
Just
that.
a bunch of Transformers nerds.
Yeah, and so like everyone was going and seeing these movies, and so we got in. The whole theater was taken up, and so we had to sit like right up at the screen.
Oh, that's
which is the worst. So like we're watching a movie that I'm clearly like physically in pain watching.
Yeah,
'cause we're
like
so
I've
close to
gotten
the screen.
motion sickness from that shit.
No, it was just like it fucked up my eyes.
Yeah.
And like there are so many just plot devices that I was trying to throw out and question, like
Was that
audibly
still
try
with
and question.
Was
Like,
that still
wait,
with Shia LaBeouf in it?
I think so.
Oh,
Might have been
man.
the last one with them. Dark of the Moon, right?
Yeah, maybe. Because then I know they replaced him with Marky Mark, and that didn't go well either.
Well, you can't really replace Shia LaBeouf.
That's true. You can't.
That's the thing. You can't. You can never really do it because what happens is he'll fucking eat your face.
Yeah, he's a cannibal.
He's a cannibal.
He's an actual cannibal.
I've seen this. I've heard the song,
Yeah.
and I've seen the song.
Yeah, we've seen the song. We know
Yeah.
the legends.
It was produced by Shia LaBeouf, actually. He
That sounds right.
was like, I need this story told.
Yeah, he's like, I need this lovely tune to be out in the world so I can go yell at black people while I'm getting arrested. He tried to be like Antifa or like anti-alt-right.
Yeah.
Then he just ended up getting arrested and being racist to black cops. Like that's who
Damn.
Shia LaBeouf is. I fucking hate Shia LaBeouf.
Man, from Even Stevens
Yep.
to
He had one good movie, and that was Holes. Everything else is B tier or lower. Disturbia was almost okay.
have you seen Borg McEnroe?
Nope.
It's just long. It's a
Good review.
It's an interest. Like, I don't know. I'm not like big on like sports biographies and stuff. So like, it's interesting they would just cast. I just like how they cast people sometimes in those movies. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is an interesting choice. So they cast Shia LaBeouf as John McEnroe,
Jesus.
who is like the Shia LaBeouf of the tennis world, actually. So it was almost coming full circle.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a run-of-the-mill biopic. I just thought it was long for some reason. It's just a dumb, long movie.
Did they just think like, there's so many great biopics with like
Yeah.
Steve Jobs
Also, well,
and
like,
other
here's the thing.
things?
It's Borg versus McEnroe. Guess who's the more interesting character?
bored.
That's what the producers thought. So they make the movie exactly focusing more on Borg's backstory than John McEnroe. The only personality in tennis in the last 50 years.
Yeah, I can't even. I don't know any other male tennis players.
Fucking
It's like
Nadal, I guess.
I don't
What's
even know
the
what
one?
the fuck that is.
Spanish one. He's a Spanish one.
I know.
There's a Spanish one and a French one that were like rivals.
I know McEnroe. I know Venus and Serena Williams, and I know that one kid that went to pick up a ball and slammed his face against a door.
Damn,
That's about
all the
all.
greats.
That's about it. All the greats.
Yeah.
That's my.
That's your
fucking
your Greek
Rushmore.
pantheon.
Yeah,
of,
that's my fucking
your pantheon of tennis all stars,
Wall of Fame.
legacy players.
3 tennis players
The two-
and 1 ball boy.
Yeah, 2/3 are women, and sisters.
Oh man, let's see. What was I wanting to talk about? Oh yeah, so I've got ideas to help expand the podcast.
This is a good.
Yeah.
This in and of itself is a good podcast concept.
Right? Number 1, sell out. Every week, I want to try to find a way to sell out the podcast.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Just whatever scheme we can come up with.
Like just blatantly lie to
See what we can
corporations.
Yeah, see what we can get from either the local places
Like,
or just harassing other people on the internet.
Yeah, we're a podcast that we want to cater to preschoolers
Yeah.
in those infant stages of like learning to read.
Brought to you by Infamil and Leapfrog.
Yeah, but we also want to talk about our balls.
Yeah, I want to talk about my balls, everyone's balls. Everyone has balls. This is brought to you by the Leapfrog Entertainment.
Leapfrog ball.
By that giant-ass Game Boy Advance. So I was thinking we could do that by identifying what company we're going after and then seeing what their goals are.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
like become a private contractor,
Yeah.
but with podcasts. So
And
like
then we fucking lie.
if McDonald's wants a podcast, we'll be like, this is the all
There it
McDonald's
is.
podcast. We're going to try out a new product,
Yeah.
and then we'll never talk about it, actually.
Yeah, we'll just McDonald's the fuck out of things.
It's just going to be this, but we'll be eating their food.
Yeah.
And like maybe like the people listening have to guess what we were eating, and that makes it a little more.
It's gonna be sausage every time.
It's always going to be a McMuffin because we're going to be recording these at 6 a.m. every morning.
6 a.m. That's going to be the schedule. That's the other thing.
Right.
We're going to start recording every morning for 4 hours. This podcast
fucking morning.
Every fucking morning, 5 hours long. And then after we lie our asses off about what company we can support, then we try to create what projections we would see from.
Ooh, yeah.
How much money could we make? Millions, as long as we lie.
Yeah, your stock's going to skyrocket. Just trust us two nerds from Reno.
Yeah, and I guess if and the other thing I was thinking of for the podcast, if Sam's podcast just isn't going to happen, then I'm definitely taking DeLong a song. And that
could be a fun one.
At the very end, you can either do Mad Libs, or if you don't like words, you got to pick a song that we DeLong.
Yeah.
Let's
do one. We'll do one. You do one because I won't do one because I don't have enough Blink 182 reference in my head.
We got to pick a song. What are we gonna do this time?
How about it's God? What's a song that I know the words to?
What's the song, guys?
See, already this concept is falling flat.
775-391-0679. Pick a song, guys. Tell us what song we should DeLong. Tell us things. I'm gonna start.
Like Baby Got Back. Let's just do that. Like everyone's gonna ask Baby Got Back.
Oh, Baby Got Back.
Yeah, but do it as Tom DeLonge.
I like to. You see, I know that Sam likes to lock in the early Tom DeLonge, real pop punkish. I like to do late era Tom DeLonge.
Okay.
After he got on too many painkillers and his voice is really fucked.
Right.
So it would be like. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny when I go I sit with anybody wasting around thing in your face, you get sprung. Cause their aliens are real.
And if Sam was here, he would do the early Tom. That would be fun for you two guys to do.
Yeah, we just fucking...
Just like duetting. Two DeLongs of generation.
Baby got back.
Two Toms.
One DeLonge.
Through the ages.
DeLonging through the ages.
Yeah, DeLonging through the ages.
So there you go. That's how you DeLong a song.
DeLong song is a good title.
Yeah,
I'll roll with that.
DeLong a song.
You can really write a shirt. Write a shirt. Put a shirt out that says DeLong a song,
guys.
But also write the shirt.
I think isn't there one of those websites where if you design a shirt, you just toss it up there and people can just order?
Yeah, Jackbox.
Yeah, I'll do that.
T-Fury.
I'll just make dumbass shirts all the time. Just whatever.
That could be this podcast concept right there. Just like take a concept, a rolling, just a snowball of concepts, and make a shirt out of it.
Make a shirt.
Yeah.
I used to do all the fucking. I used to do a different picture for every podcast, but no one could see them.
Damn, that
sucks
too.
They're only on Spotify. They're on Spotify now, so if you listen to an episode, that pops up.
So yeah, my face is on. All our faces are on the internet.
There's a lot of ones with your face on them, and they are great.
Oh yeah, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, I make them all.
I have that one that's is Jonathan's face on a bunch of bottles of vodka. That one's nice. There's a couple different ones. There's you, but like paper drawn.
Yeah.
There's some good. I'm gonna make a T-shirt with just that headshot of you on it. That's it. And I'm gonna sell it as my merch. I'll show you. God, what if I could do... I already have T-shirts coming. I now have the T-shirts, the Bobet T-shirts.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
Yeah.
Is that all it says? It's just Bobet?
It's the Andre the Giant looking one, because Andre the Giant... Or that one artist made
Bobet.
So it was like the close-up black and white face, and then it said Obey underneath.
Yeah, but it's Bobet.
But then I put my face in there, and then there's a B at the front, and now it just says Bobet.
Yeah.
So
Bobet
I got
Benedict.
T-shirts of that.
That mean you got to go by Bobet now?
Yeah.
Damn, are you ready to shoulder that burden? Are you ready to do that?
Now.
You're going to go by Bobet. Now we got to go and...
You can call me
Bobet right
Bobet Benedict.
Bobet Benedict.
It's so wrong.
Just that one little change like almost makes it sound like a Star Trek name.
Yeah,
like
that's
Bobe Benedict.
Benedict. I'm gonna be Bobe Benedict. I was the last holder of the Kessel Run record before Han Solo broke it. Bobe Benedict.
Fucking remember that Star Trek character Han Solo?
Oh, speaking of Han Solo, did you watch the Solo movie?
No,
it's on
I
Netflix now, so you
movies.
can. But it's dog shit, and I love it.
Damn.
They retcon everything they can.
Do they?
Yeah, it's just...
Well, it's Disney owned, so like they retconned a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's just a lot of let's fill in the blanks.
Damn. So they're playing Mad Libs with the beloved
Star Wars.
franchise.
Yeah, and it's I gave it a B-.
Man, no wonder all those racist misogynists came out and hated that one poor actress.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Star Wars nerds are the worst because what do they say? Star Trek is if the Nazis lost, and Star Wars is if the Nazis won.
Oh,
that's the big difference.
I don't see it.
Which is why also people say that's why Star Trek is science fiction and Star Wars is
science fiction.
Is fantasy.
Oh, fantasy. Yeah.
It's fantasy. Because the Nazis win. I'm saying Nazis love Star Wars.
Is it not? You mean like the Empire of the Nazis? Is that the allegory?
Yeah.
The Empire was the Nazis.
I mean, it's like a very thinly veiled allegory.
Yeah. And the Jedis were the Jews.
Have black space Hitler.
Or the Jedis are Jews?
Yeah.
Is that it?
So Jedis are Jewish now? I want you to have 7 different punchlines of that.
Just that.
So this is Jewish now?
Yeah.
Just pretend to be Jewish.
So this is Jewish now?
Just start being Jewish.
Yeah, like a Jewish man who's like seen it all.
Yeah.
It's like, so this is what Jewish is now?
Are we allowed to make ourselves Jewish? Because I thought your mom had to be Jewish, and then you get chosen. You're a chosen one.
I think if you're going to marry a Jewish person, then you have to you don't have to. I mean, you can pretty much do whatever you want, but I think if you can choose, you could, opt to adopt the religion.
All right, listeners, you heard it here. Austin and I are looking for 2 Jewish wives. They can feel free to move on in right now.
2 Jewish wives.
2 Jewish wives.
Coming to ABC. Coming to ABC this Christmas. Meet my 2 Jewish wives. Why am I doing it like that?
Yeah, I don't know what that voice is. 2 Jewish wives. It's like a what the fuck accent is that even?
That's why I started doing it. Who cares?
2 Jewish wives. What happens when 2 men get 2 Jewish wives? The results are Jewy.
Will astound you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a carnival barker voice. It's like a guy trying to pull in like kids to see a sideshow.
2 Jewish wives.
Come one, come all. See the 2 Jewish people.
2 Jewish people in one room.
Ooh. You won't believe how they celebrate the holidays.
Later on, a barking seal. But first, 2 Jewish wives.
Watch them eat this flat bread.
Fucking weird.
What a bunch of weirdos.
They like to eat these buttery sweet noodles. That's fucking crazy. I kind of want to eat Kugel.
What? I thought you said something else.
I'm gonna eat Kegels. Is that?
I'm gonna eat Kegels for breakfast.
Yeah,
my balls gonna be so strong.
I do eat Kegels for breakfast.
That's right. Do you just do it? I mean, you have like leg day and you have arm day. Do you have cake? Do you have like groin day?
Definitely. I shove half a dumbbell in my taint and I just go for it.
Just you and Sam.
Yep. Going for it.
You and Sam tying weights to your penises.
God damn
to make it longer.
Oh, God. He told that story on his own podcast, and then I don't know if he's taken it down yet, but he had...
Why would he take it down?
He had because I don't know, he probably didn't want to pay for hosting or something, but there's he only had 2 episodes of it, and then it went away forever. But he told that story. It's fun when you can get Sam to talk about.
It's funny whenever every time he's ever told it, it's been funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He used to stretch his dick.
I've heard it 5 times.
With a homemade device.
I wish I've heard it more than just 5 times.
God, we need to make him tell it again.
I want to go out and hang out with more comics just so I can hear him tell that story multiple times in front of more people.
I wish he did it on stage.
He's never done it on stage, huh?
Nah. His funniest stories he doesn't tell on stage. Him stretching his
That's
dick.
basically a lot of the struggle for. I feel like for me at least, it's like a lot of the story. Like I don't have funny stories, but like I can be funnier somehow if I'm not around people.
Yeah. It just happens. It's easier to just be naturally funny than it is to plan to be funny.
But also that sounds super arrogant.
Yeah.
For some reason, and I shouldn't. Yeah. 2019 new goals: be more arrogant.
No, you already have that enough.
I do have that enough.
You don't need criticism from better comics.
That's right.
You don't need to talk to headliners.
That's right. I don't need criticism because I think I'm already I'm already perfect, and not because I'm scared of not being accepted by a larger group of people.
Don't be scared.
I can't. I mean, I'm never scared. Have you seen me scared? When have you seen me scared?
Never. You got that killer instinct.
I mean, no,
You've
never.
got headphones on over a hoodie right now.
I've not at all this week looked up symptoms for cancer at all. I'm not scared at all.
You don't have cancer.
I know I don't.
You just like...
I like scaring myself into believing, though, because it keeps me enough on edge so that way I can still wake up early to get to work.
It's more just hoping. Everyone at some point wishes they had cancer so they could have all their friends care and they could do a GoFundMe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go for what? To cure the cancer?
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want to GoFundMe just to have money so I can like just go and do shit that I wanted to do.
There you go.
Like,
but
here,
really,
just fun. Yeah, it's just fund my bucket list, basically.
You just got to keep going to work.
That'll be great. An Amazon wish, like a bucket list, an Amazon bucket list that you can put out there for the world. And like when you announce that you're dying, it activates, and your friends can all see it. Like, oh shit, Austin's gonna die. Let me send him a couple bucks so he can, go to Europe for a week or whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Yeah, but do you really want to waste a good time on a dying guy?
I mean, that just reflects poorly on the person who has that wish list.
It's true.
They're like, if they're going to be like, shit, I'm not going to give money to this dying person. They look like a piece of shit.
It's true.
Yeah. I'm a decent guy.
I don't give money to most GoFundMes that are just like, help, I'm dying. I'm like, are you really though?
Well, I mean, a lot of times, I bet a lot of times it's like GoFundMes of like people who are like associates of other associates,
Yeah, most of the time I'm like,
so
okay,
it's hard to,
I trust this one person that shared this. But if it's like already a distant acquaintance that I don't talk to, they're like, help, my grandma's neighbor is sick. I'm like, no, that seems like some kids trying to pull a scam with their grandma's identity.
Yeah.
I'm not into that shit.
Ed, and Eddie pulling off another scam.
Yeah, always just trying to get job
Trying
breakers.
to get job. That's a scam. The scam is like a GoFundMe, and they just want the money to buy jawbreakers.
And that's most people. They don't realize that if you just
watch a lot of Ed, and Eddie,
like,
you'll have a deep, meaningful reference level to what we're talking about.
You got to work for a second, and then you can have a jawbreaker.
Oh, I did. I worked for a second, and I hate it.
Go.
I already hate it. I hate working for seconds.
Yeah, I know you do. I can tell.
It sucks so bad.
You just think you have cancer all the time.
All the time, never happy.
You just hate all things.
Hate all things. Haven't even been out to do stand up in a minute.
You just gotta find that life balance.
Gotta find that good life balance. No, you're right. I gotta find that life balance.
That's what it is.
I gotta go to a chiropractor.
There you go.
Tomorrow maybe.
Hey,
just fit me in.
See if they can
fit me in. See if that'll do anything.
Just crack them discs into place.
Yeah. And then if I'm peeing blood by the end of the week, I'm still going to live positively. I'm going to...
Are you sure that's a chiropractor you're going to?
You know what?
You having Rocky punch you in the kidneys? Is that what's going on?
You know what? I've been meaning to ask her why she does that.
So could you just not work over my lower half so hard?
But I'm worried that she might criticize my weak body, so I don't do it. You know me.
She's just going to pull your bones out.
I don't take that shit because I'm perfect.
She's going to yank it out.
That's right.
You
fucking perfect.
You're gonna get a massage, and they're gonna dig in between your ribs, and you're not gonna say shit.
Hell no, that actually feels pretty. That might feel pretty good. I don't know.
It doesn't.
Huh?
They did that to me. They're like, I'm just gonna put this elbow right here. I'm like, no, the fuck you aren't.
It's like you're gonna puncture my lung if you do that.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm like, you are putting your full weight on one part of my giant body. That means it'll collapse easier. It's like putting one foot on the top of a collapsing roof. You'll fall through. You got to spread it out like a polar bear on thin ice. That's what I want. When I get a massage, I want them to spread out like a starfish on top of me and just massage all parts at once. I just
want to get massaged by starfishes.
Yeah, I want a really muscly person to lay perfectly over my whole body and just flex so I can feel their muscles.
I want an actual muscle.
Yeah, I just want them
like
to
a sea muscle. like a giant mussel.
They cover you in mussels,
Yeah.
like leeches. But
They cover you
just
in mussel,
stick.
and like they pry them off with that scrape.
You just want to be covered in barnacles, right?
Yeah,
Is that
barnacle.
just-
I want to be a humpback whale. Is my goal for the next year.
Can humans get covered in barnacles? Like if I stand in the ocean
I
for
feel
like a day,
maybe. I feel if you're there for a day, a day,
what if
definitely for a
does
day.
that shit hurt? Like leeches?
I don't think they're not like feeding off
Yeah,
the
they're
blood
just
of the
stuck
whale.
there.
They're just climbing on there and just getting like a free ride and some free meals
All right,
along the way.
2019. I'm gonna get fucking barnacles,
Yeah,
guys.
man. That's what you call a
Barnacle.
mutualistic relationship.
Hell yeah.
That's a word that I learned in a biology class.
Mutual.
In a biology class that someone had a seizure in one day.
Jesus Christ.
And so the class ended early.
They just called it. They were like, this class was too intense.
I mean, someone has a seizure. You got to kind of like take a step back.
Go back to learning.
And wait for people to
Calm down. Yeah.
No, man.
LaCroix.
Pass that over. I want to take a rip out of that LaCroix.
That lime LaCroix.
I want to
life.
rip that LaCroix.
Yeah, just.
Man, my mouth's real dry right now.
Drink whoever's water that is.
Oh, yeah. Whose water is this?
I don't know. There's a bunch of fucking
There's
water.
a lot of water bottles on this table. We should just make a podcast, and it
Whose
should just be
waters?
like, what is this stuff on the table? Yeah.
That's every
What
episode.
is some of this stuff? We've had some of it for like a month now.
Yeah.
We have like old Costco brochures and magazines. Like they have a magazine. Costco has a magazine.
There's a lot of fucking mail over there.
What is Costco? Costco
Just didn't
connection.
Throw it away.
Here's some of the taglines right above the magazine title. Creating an infinite mindset. They've unlocked true nirvana. Costco.
Yeah, they have.
And the next one is apple cider vinegar.
You just love reading things.
I do.
It's just an easy out for you.
It
like when you were
is.
just nonstop reading that RX bar.
Yeah, I mean, because
If it's already written down, you don't have to actually do anything.
I don't have to think anymore.
Yeah.
And that's really
That's
thank
all you really ever want.
So
Is
keep
to
writing
just-
things, people. That way I don't
just
have
keep
to.
on doing it.
And I can read it on air.
It's just not
On
as
air.
fun. Yeah, on
What the
air.
fuck am I saying?
Guys, we're live here in the dish.
stank hole.
This is the fucking
stank hole of the Petri dish.
This is the right in the hole.
We're here in the lab.
This is the lab.
The lab conducting.
Oh yeah.
That's a bit of a misnomer because we haven't really made anything here.
Nah.
I mean, you're making music, but I haven't made a lot of
podcasts.
Yeah, a lot of crusty pants. That's about it.
A lot of crust. There's a lot of crust and hair, and hairy crust.
Dander and donuts.
I still haven't used that Instant Pot.
Instant Pot. We have root beer essence in a bag from Portland
I
that
still
we
gotta cook that shit.
gotta
Gotta
cook
decant
that
shit.
root beer.
I gotta fucking.
There's a lot of there's a lot of little housekeeping stuff.
I bought 2 whole chickens. They were just at Smith's for $5 a pop. So I was like, "Fuck it,
Hell yeah!
I'll buy a whole."
So you're
chicken.
gonna cook one and then you're going to throw one away, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
like
toss
you're gonna
one
go out
right in
and,
the garbage.
Yeah, you're gonna go out and try and set up field goal kicks with it and just kick it through the uprights.
I feel like you'd break your foot trying to kick a whole chicken.
Well, I mean, you let it thaw a little bit.
I mean, it's heavy as fuck.
Wear your orthopedic boot thing.
Nah, that thing. I don't like
Wear
being
that,
in
run
thing.
up it. Yeah, comfortably.
I don't want to kick with my left foot.
Comfortably run up to the chicken wearing that, and then soccer kick it.
There's like no. I mean, there's a lot of padding on the side. I guess I can hit with the plastic part.
Yeah.
Got to get like it's like a bad glove for the foot.
You know what I don't see anymore? People with like those metal finger casts. Remember, like when people would break their fingers, they would have to wear like those weird metal finger casts with the foamy on the inside.
It's just like went around the outside and that's it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody with a broken finger in a while.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they still do metal finger casts.
Yeah, I think they just stopped doing that because it was just like fucking bad.
Yeah, it looks weird and like almost dangerous.
Yeah, because it's like your finger is supposed to be able to bend, so if you just leave it in that one place, like,
it's gonna like heal up as like one single knuckle.
Yeah, you're just gonna have one non-moving finger, and then it just never. You're gonna have stiff finger for the rest of your life.
I want to do that for my arm. Just have one stiff arm. I'm done with elbows.
You have one GI Joe arm.
Yeah, I don't want elbows anymore.
You can do that. Just tell them to go to the hospital and be like, fuse my elbow. They're gonna be like, do you need?
Yeah, for free.
It?
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah. But yeah, the hospital will do whatever you want if you just say it authoritatively.
Yeah, one of the few services they provide gratis.
Yeah, just free ass bone fusion.
Yeah, they break your arm for you.
Yeah, no,
That should be what the hospital
it
do.
off.
Be like, if you pay to get healed, they should just for free fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like they should have
Hospitals just fuck you up
They
for
should just
free.
have like a fuck you up room at the hospital where they just have like a group of like huge guys just punching you repeatedly.
It is like, who wants to donate toes today? Come on in. We'll
It's
just
like,
pop
yeah.
them off.
It's
Like Lego, just...
It's like, hi, I'm here for the 10 a.m. fuck up. Can you just come? I just want to come in and get fucked up a little bit.
I want you to just take my sternum out. None of the ribs, just the sternum. Just the fucking... just right there, like Legos.
Okay, we have your you're logged in, Mr. Stevens. This is gonna be on your PPO. That's
PPO. You said pee-pee.
I think I said pee-pee. Man.
Guys, Austin said pee-pee.
I said pee-pee, and I said poo-poo, and I said cracks, and I said farts, and I say stankhole earlier. My brain's not in a good place.
Got a lot of
I hope
stankhole.
I hope my high school teachers are listening in sometimes.
They definitely
because they had high hopes.
All of the high school teachers that I had friended on Facebook have removed me since.
Well,
adding.
why though?
I don't know.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I can't. They won't add me back, so I can't get a reason.
You can't. They won't. What?
They won't. They just
That
won't
means
add me
they
back.
blocked you. They absolutely blocked you from.
I mean, they just won't add me back. I can't. I just can't.
Oh, then maybe they just don't remember who you are because they deal with a lot of
No,
kids.
they remember me.
I wonder if like high school teachers, like in the modern day, with Facebooks now, they have to like just refresh every year. So like
Just delete
they got to
everyone.
delete all the kids from
get
from
it
last
on
year's
out of
class,
there.
and like we got to re-up on these kids. Which one's gonna creep on?
I don't know. That seems weirder that they would just like. You know what I like about high school?
Well, how do you
kids?
think I felt when Facebook came? When I first got into Facebook, like in college, and then saw like, oh shit, my history teacher's on this.
You just add
He's
them.
I don't know about him. He was Jewish. But I don't think that's why he was weird. I think he was just like a weird...
Did he have 2 Jewish wives?
You know what? I think he wanted 2 Jewish wives.
He wanted 2 Jewish wives. Instead, he probably just got 1 Asian one.
Yes.
That's what they do. Lot of Asian Jews now.
I feel like a lot of my teachers in high school worked for like no insurance.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
They don't get
Because they
shit.
weren't even like... It wasn't like a public school. It was like a charter school. So like it was almost like they just want experience teaching kids.
Yeah,
you know?
they just
It's
gotta
like-
figure it out.
Yeah, it's like they just got this degree and now they just want to kind of figure out how to go about
Yeah.
making the world a better place and then realizing it's a lost cause.
Man,
then
being a
giving up.
teacher is fucking crazy because no one tells you what to do.
And that's the one job you figure people will tell you like what to do. a
Yeah,
little bit.
no, there's just
They
like
just kind of give you like a run, like they just kind of give you like procedures on like here's how to deal like these certain situations.
they don't even do that.
Really?
No, you get hired and they say, okay, make a lesson plan
And
have fun for the year. Pass your standardized tests.
Yeah, and if shit goes down, here's the police
Deal with
number.
it. Yeah.
You know it.
Just deal with it. Have fun.
That's
This is
crazy.
your classroom now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, teachers are kind of just like educational independent contractors.
That's where my history teacher never taught us about World War II.
You know why?
Because he was a Jewish Holocaust denier.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
where I was
he
going.
was.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's just like, me and my family, we disagree on things.
Man, I
It's
turned into Sam for a little bit.
Yeah, you just
like,
like
maybe. I don't know.
who knows? Maybe he denies the Holocaust.
Oh, man.
Pretending to be Sam and Louis C.K. is almost the same.
It is almost the same.
It's almost the
You
same
know.
impression. I'm just a piece of shit.
I'm just
shit full
I'm
of
just
cunt.
a piece of shit.
Cunt full of shit.
I just eat shit. I'm just eating pizza
Just
and
a
shit.
fat piece of shit.
And
Not you, Sam.
And we just eat the pizza, and it just shits out our asses and our cunts and
Good times.
yeah, good times. That is a good impersonation. I thought so.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I just want to eat more donuts.
DeLonga song.
DeLonga song.
Yeah, let's do.
No, we already did
I'm
one.
too sexy.
We already did one. We get
I'm
one.
too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy. I don't know how. I don't really know Tom
Yeah,
DeLonge.
I don't know
I
the
can
words
get like
to that song either.
I can kind of get like a a kind of a rhythm and a pitch
You
going,
got
but
there.
then
It's nice to see what everyone's DeLong is like.
I'm not enough of a Blink-182 guy though. To
You just got to get into it. Just
I know
dive
I
right
have
in.
3 songs on my iPod.
Close enough.
One from each of their maybe early albums.
That's all you need.
you know,
just need
Damn
3.
It, Adam's Song, and Rock Show. That's
There you
it.
go. That's Dude Ranch, Enema of the State, and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Actually, I think actually, I don't have Dude Ranch. I don't have. I just have stuff from Enema State and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, which I burned off of my older brother's CD, which was also burned.
Man, I lost my whole iTunes library.
You know what was weird? Yeah, you talk about like losing music and stuff. Like my mom
Happens.
texted me recently, just out of the nowhere. Like I was at work, she texted me like, "Sorry, I broke your Radiohead live CD," and I was like, "I don't know what you're fucking talking about." I don't remember even listening to that. We had a CD, and you thought it was mine.
I like that she's had it this whole time and not told you she's had it, even
but
if it ever was yours.
Also, like, how did she break it? Like, did she want to listen to it or something?
Yeah. One of 2 options. One, she was like dusting something and it dropped and now it's broken because she stepped on it. Or
Yeah.
2, she has listened to that live album so much that it has now broken.
Yeah, it physically cracked inside
It's
of the
cracked and
record
it's
player.
broken. That's what she did.
I mean, it's either that or she fucking finally knocked it off the mantelpiece.
Or what happened is you don't remember having it because it was such a traumatic day because you had bought that album with your own money and you brought it to your mom and she's like, fuck you, and she snapped it in half because she hated Radiohead, but you blocked that out of your mind and now she's finally owning up to it and apologizing.
Oh, man.
This is a healing moment. You have to be like, I forgive you.
I should be like that. Like, I should have just said that, actually. And then instead of like, I was just like, I don't know where that thing came from. That's what I said.
Yeah, it is,
Like, I don't know. I think your friend gave it to us because it was like old music she listened to in college and was like, I've outgrown this.
Yep.
And like we were in high school and like, you might enjoy this, maybe.
I have a few CDs that I know I like borrowed from a friend and then I just moved away for forever. But then again, I also know friends that have CDs of mine that I just haven't fucking.
I mean, that's
followed up
all. I
on.
mean, that's all CDs are kind of good for now. They're just kind of like, they're kind of like tags of like where you've been in the world. Like I've been all over the place, from here to my mom's house in LA. That's
it.
about it.
Back and forth.
Yep, back and forth.
A to B.
That's about it.
And kind of around a little bit.
A little bit.
Around the
Yeah,
area.
I mean, yeah, mostly just here and there.
We've been to Sioux Falls once.
Yeah, but I didn't live there or close.
You walked around
I
for
walked
a day.
around- I walked around a day and-
that's all you need, really.
And fucking ass sweat, whatever the fucking humidity is up there.
Yeah, it's
it's gross.
smells like hot dogs and cow shit.
Even in like the middle of the middle of the day.
Middle of the day.
I had to like duck inside like a museum for a while and learn about Sioux history.
Yeah. We should go back up there in July. I just
Yeah.
want to do that every year now. I've done it the past 2 years.
I'm kind of down to just
Fuck
get
it.
out of town and try and just get better at comedy
We can do like a
without
Wednesday.
being a name in any of
Let's
this.
see, what is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We get up there. We do like, Wyoming, Nebraska, and then we're up there by Friday.
I thought you said Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Yao Ming.
We go with Wyoming.
They should
we
rename
just-
that state Yao Ming.
I'm into it.
He's rich enough. He's just buy that state.
Yao Ming, if you're listening, what happened to Yao Ming? Did he like get too big and die?
No, he just retired because he
bad knees.
Well, by the time he retired, he never played any basketball because his knees kept like giving out on him.
Fuck.
Because when you're a tall dude, your knees kind of just don't want to.
Knees are bad.
Yeah, your knees kind of like drop the ball.
I know
all the time.
mine are gonna get fucked up because
Yeah.
my legs go straight down and then my knees go out at about a 20-degree angle and then out. Like
Yeah.
look at this shit. That's not
That's
sustainable.
just a fucking tree trunk.
Yeah, just fucking tree trunk legs over here. Guys, don't grow legs.
Spilled water all over my jacket.
He's a piece of shit.
This is the first time this thing got washed.
No, but that's what you do with hoodies. You just don't wash them for as long as you can because that first wash, immediately it's fucked up and it's never the same.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I think I'll never wash it then.
There you go. Just like spot check it. Let's go doot doot doot. Wipe the cum off the armpits. I know how you get down.
You don't know how I get down.
Yeah.
I get down like it's Brown Town.
Just like it's Browntown.
Yeah,
exactly
I
like it
don't know.
is. See, at this point, this is when I would want to bust out some sort of game. Like we've had a wonderful time talking about shit, and then if I had other,
But nothing of substance.
Yeah, no.
Let's not.
I mean, what substance? What of substance do you do every week anyway? Like it's just one of those things where it's just like,
I would say comedy, but then that sounds super pretentious.
yeah. And also, I don't think I've done comedy at all this week. Nope. Tuesday. That was it. Yep. I did comedy once on Tuesday. That was it.
I don't think I've really written any jokes, but I've written some like thoughts. That's about it, though.
Close enough.
Like I wrote earlier, like how come nobody spells donuts completely? It's supposed to be dough, but
And
we just
then
we go ugh and take out those three letters.
That was
All right, that joke is not good.
What
So I'm
is
gonna
it?
just immediately erase it from this phone bank.
Was it Voodoo Donuts that was being pretentious on that one Travel Channel show?
They were being pretentious.
Yeah, there was some Travel Channel show all about donuts. Like once, it was like a special that came out all about donuts.
Oh, I can see that happening.
But then it was like Top Pot or some shit. One of those fucking donut places was like, we spell it all the way donuts because they're made with dough, not made with dew. I'm like, fuck you.
That is pretty pretentious. But fuck them.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I'm going to spell donuts wrong forever now.
And they're good as donuts.
Yeah, they're not bad. I liked it.
Yes, and actually looking back at the notes I wrote down, I don't have any jokes. I haven't written shit.
That happens. Yeah, don't write shit for like ever.
It's. I need to just sit down
let's
for
get
like.
back to it.
I gotta do that tomorrow. I think I'll just do that tomorrow. I'll just go to maybe we'll go to that jungle mic.
There you go.
See what's going down. Really see how much they hate comedy. 'Cause
Not too bad. They like it.
All right, well, good enough. Then I can just roll in there with like some old stuff that people have heard there before,
Yeah.
but maybe with the crowd.
Hopefully. I might go too. I don't have shit. Now that we're doing the podcast today.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait,
you work, yeah, but you do adult stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, but
adult stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, but then the mic isn't at like 2 p.m. It's like fucking later in the day.
Oh shit, that's right.
Fucking,
God damn.
It's
just that I'm going to be here.
there.
I'm basically going to be here all day, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm going to lose track of time.
Just don't do that.
It's going to happen though. Like I'm just going to be.
Just look at the clock.
I'm going to be
and then there
in
it
my
is.
bed, just laying down
Just-
like a full starfish.
You're looking at the phone, just
Splayed out.
scroll up to the wherever the time is, and then go, that's what time it is, and you just go back to doing whatever you do it, and
Oh man, I don't.
you just scootily D right up in there.
I don't know about Scootly D and everything.
I don't know how you can sit down and like take time to write. Like I can't fucking do that.
It's
just not a
I've
thing.
always justified it in my head as like it's different for everybody. For
I
me,
guess.
I don't know if I'm much of a sit down write. I mean, I can be sometimes. I just got it all depends. That's how you know we're not into it as much as we think we are.
I mean, if I have an idea and it strikes me, I'll toss it in the notes real quick.
Yeah.
And then I can sit down and like work on stuff. But you never know if it's actually good or funny until you go on stage.
Yeah,
and fucking,
that's what I really got to do that.
yeah, because I was trying to rework that fucking what is it? The classical music bit, and so I just wrote like 7 new end tags for like the fucking the one that I used to end on was if the modern day equivalent is groaning through a molly fog while I braid my hair, allegro, and that just it never got a good enough laugh. So I added a fuckload of other ones to see what would work, and I came up. I went on stage and I did the whole thing, and then I just did 7 punchlines back to back, and they started really getting tired of it in the middle. But the one that came back was literally just yelling in A sharp, featuring Lil Jon, and then 80s nostalgia trip burying a white guilt trip legato. Those are the 2 that worked.
Nice.
Those are the new tags. That's
Featuring
all I
Lil
got.
Jon. Yeah, that's a good one.
So I fucking went up and did 10 minutes and only got 2 new punchlines.
Okay.
And that's what you do.
Better than most people. I think
Gradual
here.
maintenance. That's all you can do.
Gradual maintenance. But doing it every single day, multiple
all
times
the
a day.
time. You know, when a ship is turning and you're trying to correct a course on a path, you can't just go 50 degrees.
That's
you
right.
gotta just
We figured this
1
out.
degree.
We figured this out. How come we're not in a bigger scene?
Because it takes time.
Fuck.
You
serious?
We have to make the scene. That's how it
Man,
goes.
This is what happens when I take criticism.
Yeah, this is what happens. We have to. I mean, like it's a blessing and a curse, Austin.
Hell
We're
yeah.
at the top of the quote unquote Reno open mic
That
scene.
is a blessing.
Yeah, but also no one likes us enough to actually put us on their showcases. So it's fucking.
You know what? That's
it's like
fair.
everyone's got their corners.
You know, well, I mean, we don't really know people.
I mean, we know all the people that put on the. We know
sure,
all the other comics.
Well,
But they just don't like us as much as their other friends.
I mean, the paranoid part of my brain says that, but
I
then
mean,
this optimistic part of me
it's
wants to
just a
say
thing.
like, no, it takes time. Let them.
They'll get around to
maybe
us
not
if
the, maybe not the first one. Maybe the third or fourth show in when
but-
they've established that people won't come out.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is most of them don't last 3 or 4 times.
Damn it, you're right.
They're just like, I'm going to do this thing for 3 months. I don't know that I'm only going to do it for 3 months, but I think it's such a good idea. It'll last forever, but not if you don't keep doing it.
You got to keep doing it.
Yeah, most of the comedians forget that if you want to do a thing, you actually have to do it.
Well, it's so hard with so much. You got to like get money to buy food and have a place to live. God, it gets a little rough.
It's
a little
not,
rough.
It's not that rough. Those are just things.
I mean, it's a little. I mean, depending on. I mean, it's a rough.
Even if you weren't a comedian, that would be shit you had to do anyway.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, it's exhausting.
I'm gonna go on record and say, being alive, not as hard as everyone of my age tries to make it out to be.
It's not hard, but it is exhausting.
It's just like there's no stick-to-itiveness. If everyone really wants to die, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, stick
Like,
to that plan.
Pick one.
Got to have that goal of dying.
Well, if you're gonna make goals
and getting your friends to pay for your skydiving lessons.
Yeah, like if you're gonna fantasize about something all day, don't make it dying, because then you're never gonna do it. But then all your other goals you never do either. So
that's
it's like,
right.
pick one.
Oh man,
Pick a fucking path.
That should be the podcast. You telling me to amp myself up to do more comedy in the future.
Go do more comedy.
Stick to it. That's right. Tomorrow
we can go do more comedy in 45 minutes.
I'm not calling into sick all week this week. To work.
No, that's a bad idea. That's
and just doing stand up.
It's when people think they can go all in. That's the other mistake.
I'm going to open up. I'm just going to do 4 shows. I'm going to start up 4 rooms in a day.
Fail immediately.
Hell yeah.
Immediately fail.
But I tried
everything.
It. And you know what? I'm going to stick to that attitude.
Trying's not good enough.
And find another 4 rooms until they've all been exhausted.
Nope. Trying's not good enough.
And then comedy dies with me.
Failing only works if you tried to succeed.
Man, you sound like a robot.
Yeah, I'm the one that's a robot.
DeLong that. DeLong that speech.
Yeah. Guys, just fucking do something with the intent to keep doing it.
Do it.
Yeah, it's nice to have things that go and don't.
But if you don't have
suck.
the intent to keep doing it, don't try and lie to yourself
go
3
away.
weeks in.
Just go away forever. That's all you need to do.
Fuck off.
Just pick something. Pick something and do it.
Well, honey, I've been. She kind of already sings it like Tom DeLonge.
Yeah, she's like Southern Tom DeLonge.
Honey, I've been so sick, so sad. Whenever I'm happy, it makes you mad.
Like furry little tables.
I hope your ass breaks out in a rash.
Let's play Mad
Remind
Libs.
me of my deadbeat dad. Fuck off.
Guys, listen to Tierra Whack.
Tiara Whack?
Yeah.
Or is it Tiara Whack?
It's definitely not Tiara.
It's not Tiara.
Mad Libs.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's see. Which one haven't I done in a while?
Don't look on Twitter. I'm just going to pick words out of Twitter. You know that. Social media game.
Keyboarding tips.
Hell yeah.
A number.
25.
25. Foreign country.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. An adverb. That's the thing ending in L-Y.
Tentatively.
Tentatively. Verb ending in ing.
Repackaging.
Repackaging. Part of the body, plural.
My crack.
My crack.
My crack.
Plural noun.
There's
any person, place, or thing, there is more than one
yeah,
of.
there is more than one of them. Aardvarks. I feel like I've said that word already.
Aardvarks.
I feel like I've said that word already in this game
Type of building.
and earlier today. Post office.
Post toastios. Adjective. That is a
Throbbing.
descriptor. Throbbing. Apostrophe.
Yeah.
Part of the body, plural.
Piggly Wigglies.
Piggly wiggly. Same part of the body, plural. Piggly
Wait, what?
Wigglies.
Zzz. I already said it plural.
Plural noun. That is any person, place, or thing. But there is more than one.
Yeah, no,
of.
yeah, you add the S on the end. I remember these in college. Funeral arrangements.
Funeral arrangements. Verb ending in ing.
Shamwowing.
That is
Shamwowing.
a gerund. A number.
Shamwow is a verb. A number is 5.
A number is 5.
A number
Plural
is a 5.
Noun. That is any person,
It's,
place, or thing.
Yeah, John.
There's more than one of.
Quarterbacks.
Quarter. Bakes. Verb. That is an action word.
Yeah. Chopping. Or chop. Just say chop. Put chop.
Plural noun.
Plural noun.
That is any person, place, or thing that there is
Yeah.
more than one of.
Yeah.
Anything.
Junk in the trunks.
Junk in the trunks. Language.
Language. What? Oh, like a. Oh, okay.
Language.
You know the one that we're speaking? English.
And finally, a noun.
Fucking
That is any person, place, or thing.
Hanukkah.
Fucking Hanukkah. All right, it's time for the Mad Libs Collection keyboarding tips. Since you'll most likely be on your computer for 25 hours a day, it's very important that you learn how to type quickly. That way, you'll be able to finish your research project on Bulgaria tentatively and amaze your friends with your repackaging skills. Since my crack would never land on the aardvarks correctly, I decided to take keyboarding class at my local post office. My teacher was throbbing. The first thing he told me to do was to properly position my Piggly Wiggly on the keyboard. Then he showed me how to move my Piggly Wigglies to be able to type actual funeral arrangements. I practiced my sham wowing skills every night until I could type 5 words a minute. All of my quarterbacks are so jealous. I chop so fast that I am always the first one to finish typing my junk in the trunks for English class. All of those hours of hard fucking Hanukkah were worth it. And that was
Pretty,
Mad Libs Collection.
I'd rate that a 7.
Keyboarding tips.
Keyboard tips from your old pal.
And for those of you who are thinking I'm telling you to kill yourself, no.
Don't do it.
I'm saying that the want of everyone in my generation to kill themselves yet not being able to follow through on anything including that is indicative of the larger problem of the malaise and the mindset of thinking that just because you feel a little sad you don't have to do anything. And let me tell you, holy fuck, do something. That's my only thing. As I have proven in the past, just do something. It works. Even if it doesn't work,
makes you feel a little bit
doing
better.
something.
It does.
You'll be more happy that you did something than if you just had the idea to do something and then you look back and go, man, that was a good idea, and then you didn't.
That's what I do myself every morning.
Yeah. Just like when fucking Nick and I were like, hey, let's have a big old sketch group full of everyone, and we got together to write twice, and then everyone started dropping out, and Nick and I were like, fuck everybody else.
Because we're all killing ourselves. That's why.
Everyone decided to fucking die off.
Yeah.
Or do shit to die themselves off. And now we're here. 2019, maybe we'll bring back Nick and Bobby Act Weird. We'll see.
Let's do it. You should add a third person.
Maybe.
You know, like how they do in all those 80s cartoons. They had like a female character.
I'm just going to do like the Three Stooges.
Yeah, like in the Ninja Turtles. They added that
The
girl
lady
turtle.
one?
Yeah,
What was
Venus
her
de
name?
Milo.
Venus de Milo?
Not even a famous art.
Nope,
Because women couldn't paint back then.
That was.
That's why.
I'm pretty sure that was just a statue, right?
It was a statue. It
That
was a famous
statue.
work of
It wasn't
art.
even an artist.
Not an artist, though.
And also, I have that joke where it's just literally saying the word penis de Milo.
Yeah,
and that's
Angela
it.
Merkel. Merkel Angela.
I think that joke is going to work better if I put it on one of those meme pictures, but those comedians where they're like, "Oh, look at me in front of a microphone," and they put their joke next to them.
Stand-up shots.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put Merkel Angela on
man,
that.
they're gonna rip you to shreds.
Let it die there.
Man, you wanna hear some not healthy criticism.
Man, I don't give a fuck what idiots on Reddit have to say.
You know, some comics in this scene have posted on it hasn't gone over very well.
Yeah,
with
but
that
those
group.
comedians are dog shit.
Yeah,
So
I mean, maybe as people.
Well, and as comedians.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I get it. Bill Burr, Tom Segura, and fucking Burt Kreischer are the fucking best. I get it. Stand-up is so good when Lenny Bruce did it. Okay, yeah. But also, you know what? Eddie Murphy's Raw, fucking not that great. Richard Pryor, pretty good. But it's too late. It's too late in the world now. Just the same way.
Not your speed. You know?
I just don't understand how comedians can get so self-masturbatory about all this bullshit when it's just like literally everything else knows how to move on. Like no one listens to rap from the 80s and goes, "This is the best.
This is what we got to be doing.
Yeah, this is what we should. This is no one's done this."
You know what we need so people hear our voice? Stop cussing.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's
and
fucking...
just rap about enjoying life and rapping all the time.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if your favorite comedians are the people around you, go to open mics more. Because if you're not a fan of your own scene, then why are you even doing comedy? What, you think you're going to be able to get picked up magically and get to go on tour with Patton Oswalt? You won't. You'll get to go on tour with your fucking friends.
I want to go on tour with my friends. Let's do it. Let's plan something.
That's all you can do.
Let's make some phone calls.
We're
and
gonna do
Facebook drop messages.
Yeah.
That's how you call it. Drop messages.
Yeah, we're just going to slide in them DMs.
Yeah, slide in them drop messages.
Nah, we'll get back up to fucking Sioux Falls in July. Sioux Fallsians!
That's what's happening.
Embrace us. We'll set up some podcasts to do. We can do Brian's podcast. We can do Zach's podcast. We don't need to do Dan's again. It's just once. How bad have you bombed? The end. And we already did that one. So, I mean, I'm not shitting on him. I love that podcast, and he's been getting some big names.
Yeah.
Shout out to old Dan Bublitz Jr. and fucking.
But then us,
Art
too.
of Bombing, and also us.
And then us.
We were up there not 2 years ago. Austin and I did a doubles one, and Jostin got to do his own.
And boy,
it was
did
nice.
I get to bomb in front of a bigger crowd since.
Yeah, it was so good.
Police officers.
God,
not police. Officers of the law, but the ones that, have to, like, convince people to not, kill themselves
just
off
a
a building.
fuckload of bootlickers. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but fuckload of, you know that Rage Against the Machine song? Yeah. They're definitely some of the forces.
Bernie Sanders wrote?
Yeah, some of the forces that burn crosses. Yeah, that one.
Oh, shit. My shit's turning off. There we go. We're good. We're all safe. We're all safe in the world.
Well, I'm not after just indicting all the police officers that were in that room.
No, but really, like
Pulling them out.
In the past 2 years, we have definitely bombed in a lot more places than we had before.
Yeah,
because I mean, you got to do that. I got to go to fucking Yerington and eat my own ass.
You bombed in front of some more rooms than me, I think. And I'm, I'm not going to say I'm jealous, but I'm a little jealous. I'd like to bomb in front of those people.
Just get into the Pioneer and just eat your own dick a bunch.
That's true, man. Look at this corridor. Where's it going? It's falling
going
over
all the way out into the fucking hole.
It's falling over, man.
Man, I think Nikki pissed over here, and that's why this
tempted by the fruit of another.
Tempted by the truth is discovered. Spontaneous DeLong songing.
Shit.
It's never not hilarious.
It is pretty fucking good.
It's always good.
And I forgot that I knew the words to that song. Because it's a good song.
Hell yeah. People have also wanted me to make the podcast longer. which I'm like, okay.
Why?
I don't know. I think an hour is nice, but
An hour is good.
This one I'm going to experiment with an hour 15 to see if anyone, because I get the metrics to see if people listen to the fucking end.
Oh,
so,
shit. Maybe Jay will be awake by the time
maybe
we
he will.
start.
If no one listens past 45 minutes, fuck off. I'm going back to 50 to 60 minutes.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. But we do have a voicemail from my dad to talk about. Or I guess look at.
Wait,
because
now let me get this right. His name is also Bobby Benedict.
his name is not Bobby Benedict. It is in fact Robert Allen Benedict the
Does
First.
anybody call him Robbie Benedict?
His family used to call him Robbie,
and then he punched him.
Got rid of that.
He got rid of that family.
Well, that's why he started. That's why he made me Bobby specifically to be different from his former Robbie, so that I would always have the B initiative.
You'd have that. You've had that complete
Yeah.
R. You know that R is just a B waiting to get finished.
I just didn't want to grow up an R word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not fucking Robert. Also, isn't Dick another short for Robert?
Or
is that no Richard?
No, you're
Never mind.
thinking of Richard.
I'm thinking of Richard.
But also,
I'll call your dad Dick too.
and so like I'm also the second though, so people could call me Deuce. They could call me Chip, like
Yeah.
Chip off the old block.
Yeah, man. Deuce or Chip.
But if I ever have a son, that means I can make names like Trey or
Trey is a good
what's
one.
the other one? Trip for the third. You know, like triple.
Is that actually why people call their kids Trip?
Yeah, Trey and Trip are both names for people that are the third.
I just call him Triple H.
I'm gonna call my kid fucking Triple H.
Full name Triple H. Full
Robert
first
Allen
name
Benedict the Third,
Triple
aka
H.
Triple H. All right, let's see.
Try.
Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can get this. Oh shit, that sounds awful. Sounds like dog shit. Dope. All right, we'll filter that out later. There we go.
Hey there, Bobby. This
Damn.
is your old dad. I got something interesting here to tell you. Did you know, were you aware that you have 2 episode 107s?
Fuck.
That's right. On December 11th, you had Hell Incarnate, episode
Hell Incarnate,
107.
I remember that one.
And then again, on December 18th, you had 11 Mile, episode
11 Mile.
107.
Fuck me.
So you're actually 1 episode higher than you think you are.
All right.
So I just wanted to let you know I promise not to William Shatner these calls too often.
Doing it again.
Have fun with that
He should just do
really bad information that probably no one's going to care about.
that. Your dad knows this is a comedy show, right?
Exactly.
Like this is also I love it when I like when he calls in because he leaves enough space because I think you guys are on the same mental link.
Yeah.
So when he says something and it hits you, you're like, oh shit. That's when he's not talking. So
Yeah.
it's like you guys are conversating with one another, even though it's like a gap in time.
It's because
like
we
he
are,
called like maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we're always linked because I'm the second.
That's crazy.
It's just we have that chain of brain knowledge going through. He's probably not talking right now.
The chain brain train.
So that I can chain brain
the Bobby-
train.
The Benedict train.
Yeah.
Brain train.
Yeah.
Chain.
So if I have a child, he'll also know when not to speak during the the chain.
Because if he does, he gets a beating.
If any of us speak at the same time, we all die. That's how it happens.
Yeah, man.
So I just got to beat my kid into submission, is what I'm saying. But yeah, so apparently I made 2 episodes 107s in the middle of December because that's when I was extra not
I
giving
wonder
a
why
fuck.
none of the fans picked that up earlier.
Yeah, only my dad did. So good job, Dad. You win an extra long episode. That's it. Enjoy that. When you're Uber driving around, tell people that's what you won. And tell them the Petri Dish exists.
He's not playing this while he's Uber driving,
No,
is he?
oh God, no.
Hell
He
no.
would get 0
He would get
stars
so many 0
every
stars.
time because I'd be like, "Hey, Uber drivers, why don't you also kill yourself? Let's talk about my balls and kids' balls more." The fuck?
Kids Balls 28.
Yeah, kids' balls. TM.
This time it's just sweating pubes.
JustSweatingPubes.org. So yeah, it's that was the fucking voicemail. I guess this one's gonna be. Should I just keep 2 episodes 107s?
Yeah,
I don't really
fuck.
want to change anything.
I mean, you know, it's your show.
I could. All right, because that would make this one 1 14 instead of 113, I can make a lost episode.
Yeah, make a lost episode.
A lost episode, guys. So, I mean, technically there is an episode I didn't put out because I was high on painkillers and I have not been able to review it. And then I listened to it a little bit. It's bad. Everything's bad. That'll be the lost episode 113. This one will be 114. We have decided.
Yeah.
Make it so.
We've decided. I've also voiced my opinion and think that's what you should do.
It is now so. So I'm going to make dinner. This has been your extra long episode for all you real heads out there. Austin, what do you got going on?
Man, you know, just living it
Hell
up.
yeah.
Living it up, working.
Far in,
and then trying to get back out and do stand-up.
Fire trucks.
Unfortunately, a lot of the plans that I had were, and when I say a lot of plans, I mean the one plan I had in mind is kind of put on hold for a little bit while I wait for word on whether or not the West Street Market is going to be under construction or not.
Shit.
That was the whole thing. Like, I wanted to start planning for a date and a budget for bringing
West
somebody
Street.
out of town to come up and headline West Street Market and then do the run down to Carson as well and keep Sam in the mix. But Megan got back to me. They have some tenants coming in to either rent out that space that used to be the ice cream parlor.
Right.
That might include having to do some construction.
And also, who knows if Battleborn's even happening anymore?
You know what? I haven't heard anything about it. I hope it's still around.
Yeah, I liked it.
It seems like it's a good place. It's a good room. I mean, I think it could do well.
Yeah.
That's about it.
But not with shitty ass Sam Corbin. Just kidding, Sam. I love you. You're doing good.
You know, maybe. Maybe.
I just don't know anymore.
Just a piece of shit.
I'm just a piece of shit.
Just a piece of shit who sucks balls and.
I'm just trying to stretch my dick.
I can't believe we're doing this impression.
Yeah.
Because of all that shit that he did.
Yeah, well, that's what he gets. He's going to be in the annals of history. You know what I mean?
The annals of history.
Right in that bung. Right in that bung hole.
That bung hole.
Right in that bung. Well, see you guys.
Wait,
what do I have going?
No, you have to also plug
What
stuff.
do I got going on?
Oh, by the way, also part of my plug, I'm still doing Jimmy B's shows, just waiting till the winter's over to
Dang.
start doing some Saturday stuff again.
Good.
But I'm not doing open mics.
Yeah, fuck it. It's just not worth it. They started that other open mic right underneath
Yeah, and
it.
Wednesday, right in the middle,
Just
when
yank that
no
rug
one was
out.
coming out anyway.
Yeah.
So there's that. And go ahead and plug your stuff while I think of another song to belong.
February 1st, I'll be running sound for an improv troupe, and then I'll get open for, I already forgot who the headliner is, but Liz Stone, who you may have heard on Same Problems. She is coming back to town to host at Pioneer, and I'll be on that show with Nick Jostin at the Pioneer Underground, so come see us there. In Sad Giants news, we'll have a show at Shays February 22nd. Shouts out to Momo Promo for putting us
can't
on
believe
there.
you're plugging your fucking
Hell
music
yeah.
projects. Your vanity projects.
Hey, the band has been on the podcast more, and it's
That
fun.
is true.
It's nice
That
to
is
have
fun.
them
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, you should have them on more.
Quentin talk about shitting in boxes.
Yeah, haven't, man.
It's fun.
Can I get on that too?
Yeah,
Can
do
I-
it. We'll just have fucking.
No, I mean shit in boxes. Can I
Yeah,
also
we can
do?
all shit in boxes. I got
wanna
plenty
shit.
of boxes.
Can we
back
all
there.
do? Yeah, can we
We
all
can
just
shit? We'll just shit
do
in
we
boxes.
do we just have like a communal shit box?
We could just like make a outhouse, but it's just made of cardboard.
Well, maybe I'm more of a. I got to be shitting alone. I think.
Right, I get that.
We should all have individual shoe boxes that we shit in, and then and then close them up and then bury them like time capsules.
I wonder if I could fill a shoebox
With your shit.
Yeah,
I believe in you.
I think I could get like 2 solid shits in there and fill up a shoebox.
I mean, the last shit I had was like 2 feet long.
hell yeah.
Like it was so long, it was like already halfway down the tube.
Yeah, you have one that like it goes down it and then it just flaps up to the top of the bowl.
A little bit. It was
You're
peeking.
doing it
It was
right.
peeking out. It was getting some air. Is what I want to
doing
say.
it right. That's what I
It was
like.
breaching. My poop was breaching.
What else do I have going on besides pooping?
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, Fucking
My poos
straight
were-
up breaching.
Yeah, they're breaching like a whale. Or not breaching. Well, in that toilet, it's more like it's beached because there's the water pressure is or the water level is so low in it.
Oh yeah, I don't know why the toilets are so fucking low. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna dump extra water in these toilets.
Yeah.
I'll show
Well,
you
you
guys
know.
what's up. Threatening the toilets. Yeah, I don't really have much going on. I'm trying to get back to Pioneer more, but I also still want to do the Nugget. So hopefully they call me sometime in February. I don't fucking know. But yeah. Watch out for band shows and other shows. In March, I'm going to go to fucking Laos with my mom. That'll be
March.
happening from March 12th to March 21st. So,
What am I to do when you're gone? That's crazy. I guess I should probably clean some shit.
This fucking dust. I don't know.
Probably take the dog out.
Light a fire.
That's gonna be tough because I wake up so early.
Just let her out.
Just
Wake
let
her
her out.
ass up. That's what I do every morning.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
just like, hey, come on. And then she's like,
Damn. Well,
she just gets out there.
I mean, I don't mind picking up poop in a house. I've done it before.
She does that.
Plus,
all
she has the
time.
courtesy to poop on the hardwood.
Yeah, that's always nice. She doesn't like go into a carpeted room.
She does actually sleep in that band room.
Yeah, she does. I got to start closing that door so I don't have to be allergic in every fucking room.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna have to pre-record 2 podcasts
Man,
for that time.
we should just call this podcast "Getting Phlegm Out of Your Throat."
Yep, flemming it up on the Barry Phlegm Talk Show.
On the Barry Phlegm Talk on the Barry Gibbs Talk Show.
All right, well, let's see. Fucking, that's about all the shit I got. What else? I gotta fix that roof still. Yeah, roof update. Still busted as fucking leaking everywhere.
Yeah, but it's not open air or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's still a roof.
It's technically a roof. It's sagging like fuck, though.
Just when it rains, it becomes more like a sponge.
It's about to collapse.
It's gonna collapse.
Bad.
It's looking pretty
It's
bad.
actually, from what Randy told me, they had one roof on there. They built a second roof just over the top. They just like fuck it, and it started to leak, so they built another roof on top.
And
then that roof started to leak, so they just put another roof full of tar over the top.
Oh, so it's extra heavy.
Yeah, it's
as
3
well as wet.
roofs on top that are now rotten and leaking.
Huh.
So yeah,
Wow.
soon enough I'll be like $5,000 lighter and hopefully have a new roof over this fucking piece.
Yeah, man. That'll be pretty dope. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited.
That's the last thing about this house that I really need to fix that I
Yeah.
have no control over because I can't do shit up there.
Yeah, you can't.
Every time I go up there, I make it worse.
Might just break some stuff tonight.
There you go. We'll just bust some shit up. I can
I
just.
hope you know I pack a chainsaw.
Did you try to DeLong a regular
I
sentence?
tried to DeLong the Limp Bizkit song a little bit,
Fuck.
but I almost called the lead singer Limp Bizkit.
You know, old Limp Bizkit?
He already kind of sounds like Tom DeLonge a little bit.
A little bit. He has that twang.
Yeah, he does that like sometimes in the songs, like
Move in, move out. Hands up and hands down.
keep rolling. Like he tries to get put on this tough guy voice.
Yeah,
but then
it
he's
is
like,
bad.
"Oh, motherfucking chainsaw! What? Let's get your ass raw."
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Oh,
The man Limp Bizkit.
oh, flaccid pancake.
If I ever meet him, I'm calling him Limp Bizkit over and over again. Although that is what bands do to each other. It's so weird to be called Sad Giants by other people at a show.
Why?
Because none of us ever learn each other's names, like touring
Oh,
bands and
his tall-
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, we never.
It's just the guys from Sad
yeah,
Giants, the
especially
guys
when
from
there's, like-
The Electric, or the guys from Elephant Rifle.
Yeah, when there's like 5
Name drops,
dudes,
by the way.
Yeah, those are fucking bands.
Yeah, I
guys.
know those dudes.
He knows local ass dudes.
I don't know them actually. I know
Yeah.
their music
It's okay.
a little
I
bit.
barely know them either, but they're cool. Now I've just barely started learning all their names, but most of the time we just point at each
Prince
other and we
Robot.
say the band name.
Is it Prince Robot? Is another?
There's one of them, yeah.
I think it's Prince or
There's,
Robot Prince.
There's Prince Robot, and they got
There's the
fucking
Grimtones.
Skew Ring is pretty dope. They just put out a new song.
who's
Check
another-
out Skew Ring is
There's
good.
another local,
Pink Awful, they're pretty
artist.
dope. I think they run
another artist
Dead
that
Ringer.
people listening to this will probably definitely get. They've been on
fucking
that bigger Reno podcast.
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit's there.
Yeah, a flaccid pancake.
Morning Eyes is pretty dope. Anyway, that's enough of this fucking podcast. I've given you guys enough. We'll come back later.
Oh,
people
dope.
are texting me because I'm important. Oh yeah, I think it's Aubrey. We're gonna try to do that fucking. That's a plan for later. You guys don't get to hear about that. I'm gonna eat dinner.